Hey guys, so this is actually future me. Translation is the whole thing is I've already recorded like the first few episodes and they're kind of getting ready. And I was in the middle of writing the first episode and I considered, we'll still see what the Dante scene. So this is a new game. This is a new file which is set to normal difficulty, not merciless because I still have some level of pride. But to kind of show off things like this, like this form, like these dialogue comes out. Primarily, this is just like the one off here, but for everything else, it's primarily going to be in the same episode. So yeah, so this foreign guy dressed in red passed by not long ago. Of all things, he had Jan's on his back of all things, he had Jan's on his back, a sword! Boy, he looks dangerous. I know I've seen him somewhere before, but where? So yeah, I'm going to show all these little things. These are just going to be in the rival episodes, just as they're appearing, so no commentary this time, so it'll be just sort of the same idea. I thought I'd just bring this little snippet, so it's like so yeah, with that being said, I'm just going to continue on this, but for the most part, enjoy the rest of the episode, guys, because this should be up, I put this on episode 2, and then, everything else should be as planned. So yeah, enjoy.
Who is it? Who dares disrupt this stillness? Only a lost lamb. A well-known poet once said, April is the cruelest month. Have you any inclination as to why?
Because there's a day called April Fool's Day.
Because it is then one awakens from a long sleep and faces the barren world.
Trying to crack a joke and you're shut down.
Our history as a species is similarly barren, comprised of empty trivialities. The worthless overgrowth of a civilization blind to its sins. Continuous war and bloodshed. In thousands of years of repeating the same mistakes over and over again, the world needs to wipe its slate clean. The way to salvation was foretold in the scripture of Miroku. And today, that prophecy shall be fulfilled. The old world will sink like a setting sun, and the new world will arise in its place. Now, how should I deal with you? From what I recall, you weren't among our followers who survived the purge at the park. Oh, you're her acquaintance. Come to think of it, this was a hospital, wasn't it? And you merely came to visit her. However, even a pebble creates ripples when cast in water. And while I do feel pity for you, your life ends here.
Oh. Oh, you can actually see the demon.
Do not be afraid. All the inhabitants of this world will follow before long. Your time has just come a bit sooner. That's all.
I will face it.
You fool.
I can't remember what the quote is if you run, but I've never
No
chose to run.
one can overcome their fate.
Stop!
Aw.
What? You can't even let one person go? What effect could he possibly have on our plan?
However insignificant he is, I am not a man of exceptions. You know this.
Fine. If you don't spare him, then consider our partnership over.
I think I saw for a second, like, his eyebrow briefly raised up. He got pissed.
Such a troubled Well, I'll leave the teaching to the teacher. Please leave this room. I would like to enjoy this blissful end in solitude.
I will swivel my chair once more.
On the roof. We'll have a good view of the city from there. Come, see it with your own eyes. Witness that which will change the world.
Okay, this part may actually take a lot longer because there's a lot more to cover. Alright. I think we'll finally get to starting this showing off the Nocturnes, the Maniac stuff. Sort of thing.
What's wrong, my little master? Are you curious about that person over there? Oh, is that so? My. But right now, we have other matters to attend to. Let's do that afterward.
I don't like this. Alright, the child and the old woman had disappeared. Alright. Right, we still can't access a menu or anything. Well, we've done all we can here, sadly. If we go to the first floor, Chikao is mysteriously disappeared, and Isamu we can't get to the annex complex, so... Only option is the roof!
So, here we are again. I'm glad I intervened when I did. I wouldn't want you to fall prey to a demon. You heard what Hikawa said, right? This world is about to be swallowed by chaos. It's called the Conception. The rebirth of the world. An event which no human has ever witnessed. Everyone outside of this hospital will perish. I doubt anyone would approve of such a terrible thing. But even if we did keep this old world alive, it would eventually lose all its power. The world must first die, for it to be born again. And I alone will carry the burden of its sin.
Okay.
As for regrets, I have none. What matters is that fate reached out and led you here. And it is your fate to live through the conception. It may actually be more painful than death. But I believe in you. Please. Come find me when it's done. No matter how the world changes, I'll be your pillar of strength. It is my duty as the Maiden to take part in shaping the new world. Meaning I can show you a better way to live. I know it must be difficult for you to understand, but we're out of time. Listen, if you can find me on your own, I promise to tell you everything.
Okay.
Answers to all your questions, and what my intentions really are.
Oh yeah, it uses PS2 cutscenes for some reason. Don't know why. You can definitely tell. So I think it was PS2. The PS2 cutscenes just. Either way. Joe was, I remember just the sweet guitar. It's part of the song. And That's a sweet piano. Sweet over.
Who would enter my world, reveal your heart to me. You have nothing stirring within you, not even a hint of reason. For the one who will shape the world, this cannot be. Go forth and discover yourself. What will be the legacy of your existence?
Well, look who it is. Huh?
Do not be afraid. My little master has taken an interest in you.
Oh. Okay.
Pitiful human though you are, he wishes to grant you a gift. It is vital that you receive it, and I'm afraid you have no choice. Please try not to struggle.
Okay. Also, I think I've original part was the original part. I don't remember much of the original version. Never actually played the original, so sadly.
It will only hurt for an instant.
All the worst thing is this is much more clear.
Enjoy your last moments as a human.
I forgot. Okay.
Magatama is the essence of demonic power. With it, you have joined the ranks of demons. My little master is always watching, so please try not to bore him.
I'll try. We attain the Magatama Maragorsh, which I will explain its abilities. So from the command menu, you can if you ingest Magatama. Yeah, we can now finally actually start accessing the menu. So our items we now have, we have sacred water, that's what it was, okay. We have our else. We're level 1. So here's our skills on Magatama. At level 3, we will learn the ability Lunge. Our normal resistance is fine. Obviously 1. So yeah, at level 3 we'll learn the ability Lunge. Level 4 will be Analyze. Level 6 will be the passive life bonus, which increases our health. Our max HP by 10%. Level 10 is the Berserk skill, 13% minus of our HP to do small damage to bulk and at level 20, we learn the skill Counter. And under certain conditions, if we cleared, which we will get a special skill, which is the last skill in the thing. Other than that, as you can see, the bonuses we have 4. We have 2 in our strength, 1 in our magic, 2 in health, vitality, which will be our health. 3 in an extra point in agility, and 3 in luck. So kind of a round thing here. We'll cover each up as we go along. So what are you sending me for? Am I that particular? You're the demon here. Well, if you're gonna walk around the hospital, let me warn you. You've chosen a harsh path. From this point forward, and it will hound you wherever you set foot. Never forget your fate. The only other thing I should probably point out is what was I going to say? Hold on, do we? We can use this quick save. Okay. So yeah, like I said, we'll cover a few things as we're going along. You can hear something. Oh, that's right. My belt's going to be a thing. I'll explain it as we go down the road. It'll make sense in the long run.
Who's there? Wait. Aren't you that kid I met at the park?
Yes.
What in God's name happened to you?
Crazy story. But I'm not sure myself.
I see. Well, at least you still think like a human. That aside, you know what the hell's going on here? Last thing I remember, I was blinded by a bright light. After that, I was in this room. From the look of it, we're in some sort of hospital. Seeing as you're here too, I take it this is Shinjuku Medical Center?
Yep.
Well, first things first. As much as I want to know what's going on out there, it's not exactly safe to walk around. Have you come across any of them yet?
Them? Any of what?
Well, they're definitely not human. My guess is that they're demons. My strange experience, your new look, and these weird creatures. Something tells me calling the cops won't do us any good.
Nope.
But damn, if my hunch is right, there's an actual explanation for all this. Though I'd rather not believe it. This is Shinjuku Medical Center. I can't just rule it out. The conception may have occurred for real. You know, I've seen a barrel like this before. If I remember right, it belonged to a man named Hikawa. He's gotta be behind this somehow. Just standing here talking won't do us any good. Listen, if you're strong enough to fight, could you gather some information while you're at it? I tried talking to what looked like a ghost, but I didn't have much luck. What's happened to the world? And is there anyone else out there? We can only find the answers by finding other people. I wish I could do it myself, but I doubt I'd last long against a demon. Besides, I imagine studying this thing has its own merits. So for now, I'll leave it to you.
Okay, we'll at least save. Right, so if memory these files, this is Asuka. I can't remember what I was doing there. This is Lava from Hell, which I'm assuming from what I remember was me doing the last of the stories. That building, I'm on my way to essentially finishing up something. So we're using this. We'll use We'll use these three because I will be rotating occasional slots to make sure our recording sessions are doing well. Let's talk to Hijiri as well.
Don't bother worrying about me. I know I'd only slow you down if I tagged along. Hey, I don't plan on dying here, you know. I figure I can make myself useful by studying this thing. Now get going.
All right, Hijiri, you do you, I do
First
me.
things first, try and make it outside. Alive.
Sure. So yeah, right, builds, I was going to say. So I'm probably going to start my build, maybe lean a slight bit towards magic at a certain point. It's going to make sense to some... What would a demon like you want with me? I'll heal your wounds, so please don't decide to eat me. I'll heal your wounds anytime, so don't eat me, please. So that's only going to be temporary while we're in this dungeon. But yeah, I will stick with the magical build. It's going to be at a certain point I'll start leaning towards it. That'll make sense. But eventually I'll devote myself back to physical build. Here are you. Yet another demon after Makasuchi? Okay, no, this was the part I was thinking of. You can feel extraordinary power from beyond the door. And open it. We have to. So no, this was what I was thinking was changed. This was obviously not in the base version. Everything else is normal. So you find yourself in a strange place. voice echoes in your head.
Come, show me the strength of a demon.
The old man and the woman disappeared. Let's go. We are on a move. So let's grab this here. We're going to need, Kazuki is 2 medicines. We'll definitely need Unknown Realm. We'll explain later. So for 2 battle, our first battle is against 2 Will-O-Wisps. Me want eat. That's 4. Me eat. Death Touch, which does 3. So, Will-O-Wisps don't have much health. They, I believe, do not have their stats right now, but I believe they resist a lot of physical, weak to light and light magic, which we have none of. Our only options are obviously attack or pass. Pass will consume half a turn icon, which will be useful later, which in this case is nothing. We can talk, but in this case, talking means nothing, or use an item which will to do stuff. Only our main character can use items. Both talking and items will take up turn slots, so we'll have to consider that. But we can also run, but no point. We can still die, by the way. It is not impossible to die in the section of this game on the hard mode. We can. Akatsuchi! I didn't know they had Sukukaja. Okay, that's new. I didn't know they had Sukukaja. That's new. But yeah, we can just punch twice and we win. Okay, I think the first fight we're fine, but the second fight onwards, no luck. Oh no, we can still die. So we get 10 experience, which is enough for a level. I would want to increase our health right now. Because this particular part, I would rather have as much health just to survive what I can do. We can let this go. We got healed, so we can skip talking to the soul, which would heal us. So now we get into a new fight, which is a Predator, which has the ability Feral Claw, which I believe is a low accuracy attack, heavy damage, but high crit rate. I think. But we dodge, so we win. Maybe. Oh crap, no. Oh, we do 3 hits. As I said, could have been worse. We could have died there. Let's actually head back, talk to the spirit, the soul, which is Dr. Dark. Although he is a shitty surgeon in this. Oh, no, this is a shitty surgeon, normally. By my master's orders, I'll treat your wounds. So in this dungeon, we'll talk more about this actual dungeon later because it's more than meets the eye. We have one more random battle to work with. A voice echoes in your head.
This way.
I believe we have one more random battle. I mean, we can get through this on the first run. Never mind. Here's a random counter. Akudama and a Will-O-Wisp. Kudama does have magic attack in the form of sand. So we'll have to go at first. Kudamas are naturally weak to fire. We have electric, but we have no electric, so we'll have to punch. So deal with Kodama. First is our main interest. And then hit the Will-O-Wisp. Oh, we need 3 attacks. Oh, Death Touch Shield. 4? No, we hit no, not enough MP, so can't do that. We're two experience off leveling up. That is unfortunate. We get this cube, which is a Meraki Rock, which will serve as our only fire attack right now. That's a one-off use item, which is a light fire damage to all enemies. We will have to heal. Oh yeah, Madison's affects HP heal to one ally, so keep that. You're gonna keep that in mind. Two Kodamas, but we did get our hands on the Meraki Rock, which I'd rather use now. Also, it's life stones the slight HP recovery, so some is a full heal, which I'm going to keep reserved. Sacred Water, Cheer, Blind, Sleep, or Panic for the party. We'll use that every so often, but we're going to use Meraki Rock first. And because we hit an enemy with weakness, we get a free turn and proceed to whiff on the punch. Okay. So to get additional turn icons, you must do one of two things. Land a critical hit, or hit the enemy's weakness. We haven't shown enough here, but a dodge and a dodge will take up 2 turn icons. If you block it, it also takes up 2. Drain or Reflect, which are 2 statuses we have not seen yet, will completely remove all turn icons at that point in time. Which again, we won't see much here. But now we've leveled up. So in this case, I'm going to go with Physical. This will strengthen up our lunge now that we have it. We can all let this go through. And we're fully healed, so don't need to go back. So 2 levels to Magatama reactions. Primary positive this time, so we can take it. Voice echoes in your head.
So, you made it. Your strength is outstanding.
Alright, hold on. I'm going to hire us up a little. I think the may be a bit low, so I'm going to hire both for Ants my end. Okay, I think that works. Yeah, I think he's... Yeah, I think that's going to work about it. I had the decibels a little lower.
We shall meet again. Soon.
Okay, yeah, I think I found Vance's out. I don't know why I had like it set low for a while, but I fixed it up. So hopefully you guys can hear it a little bit better. So we're back in the hospital. So I believe we need to go to the 2nd floor. There's no point in us going into the 1st floor right now. We have no real need. We're still... other way. This way. Can navigate him up. Yeah, Magatsuchi! The door's locked from the other side. Alright. So we need to go to the NX complex, which I've gone the wrong way. Oh, cube! 2 life stones. Best we can stock up 9. You know the security system at the passageway ahead? You need an NX gate pass to get through. We're on the right tracks. Oh, cube. Medicine! I saw humans at the annex. They're probably dead by now. Gobbled up by a demon. Flesh, bones, and all. Annex is 2nd floor, so I took the wrong side. I took the freaking wrong side. So yeah, right now we have like no encounters, so... You know, it'll be... We can talk... That's fine. We'll talk to this... person. Ooh, I've never seen a demon quite like you. Hey, are you looking for something? Kinda, yeah. Hey, about that thing you're looking. I'll help you if you want. In fact, I'll even be your demon ally. You want to know what I'm looking for? A demon who can take me to Yogi Park. You look kind of floppy and weak. But I'll let that slide. What do you say? Should we join up? Kinda, yeah. Alright then, let's get out of here. If you have the pass thingy, we can get through that door to the annex. I saw some Praetors carrying it.
Nice to meet you.
I'm Pixie the fairy. I'm sure we'll be the best of friends. Pixie's joined our party. Pixie is already joined. So, I'll show Pixie's stats while we're here. Pixie is a level 2 fairy with the skills D and 0. As you can see, she's strong against electricity, which means she'll take less damage from that. Skills being are very small, we'll cover them as we go along. There'll be more to this Pixie down the line, so we'll be keeping her for a long time. Other than that, let's keep going. And like I said, we are still out of encounters for now. Which means I can open this door now before we move forward. There are some demons called Praetors making a fuss about wanting Makatsuchi. Makatsuchi is the source of demonic powers, I think. I really don't know how it works. Yeah, I don't really know either. I just know things happen. Yeah! Makatsuchi! Makatsuchi! Ew, those gunky Praetors are inside! Here, let me talk to them. Pixie changed her tone of her voice. Me have Makatsuchi brought lots. Yeah? Makatsuchi? Me in! The door's now unlocked. Alright, they fell forward. You ready? Let's go. Yeah? Makatsuchi? We don't have any Makatsuchi to give to the likes of you. Now, if you don't want to get hurt, hand over the pass thingy, pronto. Makatsuchi! Me want to eat! Makatsuchi! Oh, maybe it doesn't have eye shot. Me. Maybe I misread Pharaoh's Claw. Anyway, we can't really do much here. Just beat up all three Praetors. They have a weakness we can exploit. Or just launch a one-shot it. So yeah, because they have a weakness to electric, I think his weakness is just normal magic, so Zeo just works. Will carry us through. So with Zeo and a punch, we're good to go. Makatsuchi. One punch. That works. That works.